high, and there have already been people making profit from 50 to 415 rees a day, believe it if you want. Stay alert because I'm going to win, and I'll show you now. There are several ways to make money here. If you want to receive these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Lucas, what game is this you're talking about? This wonderful game here. If you don't know it, it has paid in the past, and it's coming with a new launch. You know how it is, etc. Actually, it's a closed test, but relax, I'm going to get several things for you. I'm already partnered with it. This is his skill. He has combat modes, skills, farming mode, and a lot of things. You can see it's a beautiful, playable game. I'm saying the game is beautiful, okay? I'm not talking about myself. Calm down. Don't get fooled. Come with me here, and the best part is you can play with other people. There are real benefits to playing with others. You get ahead. You can capture like a little Pokemon here. You'll get this pet, and it will give you some resources you use in-game, which you can monetize. I won't lie to you. I'm also doing it where you have several tasks to do. Many wonderful things. By the way, your pet, the one I mentioned, you'll take care of it. That's for those who have more money, but it might still interest you. So, a little buddy to battle with you. He also battles. That's the farming I mentioned, where you can plant some things you can earn mainly in the combat part, although there will be an energy system that I'll show you shortly, and a tutorial for you to get ahead. The game starts on the 11th, and it's called Lumiterra. Where will it run? It will run on Xbox, PlayStation, and Android. Lucas, but how will I make money? Get a little better. Come with me. So the first step, we're already mega here, but I know you don't want the same old thing. Otherwise, you just stay here watching. Logic makes us sleep, but it will really bring the best guys who form the best values in practice, the details of how to do this. So let's go to the first part. I'll show you how to play. Of course, for that, there's the download part. It will be in the description, but it starts on the 11th. I'm recording this for you at 4 a.m. on the 7th because I'm already getting ahead for you. Come in that way, and all of you here who like and comment will already be participating in the WL. Yes, you will need a key to open a door so you can get the game, redeem it, and have access to the closed beta. But that's not all. We also have to go here to his Twitter and follow. You can come here, look, closed beta 2 on the 11th. Official. You come, like here, retweet, comment, and you will tag. Tag at _standard, tag 2 more friends besides me and make a nice comment, because they will be analyzing this for you to get even more. WL, more keys. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else do I want to win? We have their Discord, which already has almost 75,000 people. Ah, Lucas, I arrived. What do I have to do? Here on Discord, there might be a little thing for you to check, like verifying. Just click and do everything nicely because I'm already verified, but you have to. The right place you have to come is in the general chat. You will click, and here you will also come and give a steal. Then it will be time for Opa, I think here, and then you will say congratulations on the video, I liked it, something like that. If it's repeated, don't consider it. So do this to increase your chances even more, and of course life isn't a bed of roses. You have to download the game. What's the point of having the key and everything, right? And now let's learn how to make money to get ahead. I'm coming here to the little tutorial. I will translate. I will talk about the things that are in the tutorial with the images and also the differentials and the secret tips that the game has. So first you need to understand the interface. Here will be your level. Here will be your energy. This energy, everything you do in the game, when you kill a creature, everything will consume energy. You can be playing even without energy, but you won't be dropping anything. You will kill a creature and won't drop anything, so it's useless, got it? Here you will have all the keyboards like 1234 to switch the buttons normally. Okay folks, no secret, the map will open the quests here, this 15. Where there's a super mission that gives a lot of rewards, which I will show you later, where people can even earn 80, which gives a lot of money as you can see here, so it gives more than $600, believe it or not. The first word of the meta is 1 and Earth. Also remembering that here you can activate or deactivate PK, which is for you to prepare. Here is the group and there is the general chat. It's not much of a secret, okay? So here is the market. We will see this a bit more during the progress as you need to understand. Here are these energies, each energy video. So for this we come to this little video to explain a bit better. That one already has a dear one. He will show how much energy he has. He will show that, right? You start with 12 energy and then you will consume it. And here you have to do, there's not much secret. What we need to be careful with is the potion. We won't make it because people don't buy it. There are people selling energy at the beginning. They might end up buying, but they buy much more of the lower one, which is the early one. This comb can improve. It takes 2, takes 3. The potion, no, you buy it. You already sold it, right? You bought it. It's over. There's not much to escape here. Here, as we can see, level 1, you will need these ingredients. Each one has a little creature inside the game that you will kill, which you will get, and it will also consume energy. Remember, only the first level, okay? Only the first level can spend here. Then there's the critical. You can see what I'm going to do. There will be a container or put bitten. He's doing it here. Then there's a little time he confirmed. Pay a lot of attention because you see this potion. We will see later that there's the test. You can take 2 things that are better in the market. We will explain a bit more to really make money. you need to understand how the ecosystem works. You can earn the money I mentioned, but if you don't understand, you won't earn much. There are people who have already made good money. On the first day, they made 10, 16, $20. Here, there are people who made more than double, triple. Why? Because knowledge leads you to the results. So you will also have to get this in the test that we will address a bit better, where there are more things that give you more money, including token. Ideally, you should do level 2 and level 3, but you need to be in the right conditions to do that. So let's go. And don't start the game without putting your name nicely there. Follow the tutorial, okay? Don't stop. Come here. Follow the tutorial because it is important. It will give you reputation, which is very, very necessary for you to make money and to cash out in the game. I will explain better in the next video. And the first big trick is the following. We are here, as you can see, and here there is a gear. But why are you showing this? Just because in this gear, there will be the Zarak. Since you will be at the beginning, you have already done the tutorial and know about energy, I will teach you other things you need to know. You have to watch this video until the end, otherwise you will lose money. But that depends on you if you will watch until the end. This Zarak is for two things. For example, if I was somewhere, and not only that, if you are walking around the map and are far from the city, you will use it, and then you will be getting closer to the nearest starting city, so you save travel time, increasing your time in the game and your earnings. And remember, pay a lot of attention because we have peaceful zones where including, see this fish? It was the zone where the Zed is. You start more or less around there, and there will be a little town that will be your farm. Here in the danger zone, pay a lot of attention because here, if you turn on PK, evaporate. Here, you don't need to turn on PK, where it says ciao. If you pass by, you hit, you die, and goodbye. And now is the moment of total attention because we are going to talk about one of the things that gives the most money and requires the most attention, which are the cups. As we can see here, there are several cups, such as token task, test, and SP task. What is important here is the token test, which will give you on-him test normally. These will give you XP and items. BBB is not so relevant, but it is very important. You will do 10 every day. This PTs is also not, oh my god, and how does it work? The touch in 10, and then every 10 minutes or so it will be reset. So we have combat, farming, and mining a bit like that. So farming and mining, the first thing we need to understand is to never, I repeat, never do Tornino kill. I won't even explain how it works. If you are killing a creature, you have to spend its energy to get its item, which is worth money, and we will get to how to sell it, how to get the items, and much more. But how will you make money for free? No, don't do Tornino kill, always do normal kills. And this little green square is the lucky point, which you will be increasing, and thus increases the chance of getting the rewards that have ROM. Wait, this editor with just a little nose here. So, this is what is most important. The second word is MMORPG. What else do we have here? It's the talking task. I will show you that this one is special, bringing many rewards. As you can see here, 151, 43, and it also differs based on the level. I will show you the level where it is done. See, instead of being 0.10 from level 0, at 3 you can get up to $1. Then after such a batch you only get such a value. So this is very important. Come one more jump, or a little secret of who played we have here, the farm and the war. If you come here to the war, okay, let's put your combat here as level 10, put your farm, and take one. You come here to the war, accept a mission, you come here to the farm, your mission, you locked him, when he retaliates, refresh the focus on the combat. But more than that, we can see that the top is flash, always pay attention to him as you can see the change that Roninho based on the level is being your dream. This one here is the touch interest. What is this touch interest exactly? This one you get that is totally different and with a much greater reward where there is 80, 120.1, 120.1. At the moment, almost 1,000 reais and you have to put it here and you have time to do it. Remember, every day at 9, the test resets, so you have to hurry up and grab this one. It goes from 0 to 3, from 4 to 6, from 7 to 9. So this money you will also use to improve and level up to earn even more money. You can see here, talk to the bottom of 13 or have everything nicely explained. There's no secret, but of course, from 7 to 9, the guys have a lot of money, but you can reach from 4 to 6 even without much money. But for that, you need to see these other things we also pass on about how to earn money in a day. And here we have Game 3 GG, where there are several quests that reward with NFTs, money, and much more that I can already talk about. But first, you need to access the link in the description, log in with your Discord, Twitter, or any of those on the screen. Once connected and you create your account, you will click on Game 3 GG. Here we have quests for other things to earn money, but the best is a win-win, that is with voting. Very simple, just click there on rewards, vote now, bash contenta, it will come to us. Oops, I found it, and click on this little green box. By clicking done, you voted, and this way we get the best creator and more opportunities for you and me to earn money. Don't hold back, family, let's go. And here's a trick to make it easier. You see that your bag is all nice here? I can't even talk much, but this number 6, by clicking here, it organizes the bag. I don't know about you, but I sometimes have a thing with that messy stuff. But okay, let's talk about money, which is very important. So don't undo your assets. And also don't delete your items. More than that, here we have the packing boss craft, which is very important for you to see now. You see these boxes here? You will make them at the NPC, looking nice. You make them here as we see, and these boxes will be made for you to sell your items. You can get $5 at the beginning, several items here with a high value. You see, you also earn where you also earn in the test. That's why it's very important. I told you about that pot, one from Guerra, the other one. You have to see which market is better. I will bring more in practice, and also at the time of the test. Always do the 10, but choosing, because the test will the results. So you will also have to get this in the test that we will address a bit better, where there are more things that give you more money, including token. Ideally, you should do level 2 and level 3, but you need to be in the right conditions to do that. So let's go. And don't start the game without putting your name nicely there. Follow the tutorial, okay? Don't stop. Come here. Follow the tutorial because it is important. It will give you reputation, which is very necessary for you to make money and to cash out in the game. I will explain better in the next video. And the first big trick is the following. We are here, as you can see, and here there is a gear. But why are you showing this? Just because in this gear, there will be the Zarak. Since you will be at the beginning, you have already done the tutorial and know about energy, I will teach you other things you need to know. You have to watch this video until the end, otherwise you will lose money. But that depends on you if you will watch until the end. This Zarak is for 2 things. For example, if I was somewhere, and not only that, if you are walking around the map and are far from the city, you will use it, and then you will be getting closer to the nearest starting city, so you save travel time, increasing your time in the game and your earnings. And remember, pay a lot of attention because we have peaceful zones where including, see this fish? It was the zone where the Zed is. You start more or less around there, and there will be a little town that will be your farm. Here in the danger zone, pay a lot of attention because here, if you turn on PK, evaporate. Here, you don't need to turn on PK, where it says ciao. If you pass by, you hit, you die, and goodbye. And now is the moment of total attention because we are going to talk about one of the things that gives the most money and requires the most attention, which are the cups. As we can see here, there are several cups, such as token task, test, and SP task. What is important here is the token test, which will give you on-him test normally. These will give you XP and items. BBB is not so relevant, but it is very important. You will do 10 every day. This PTs is also not, oh my god, and how does it work? The touch in 10, and then every 10 minutes or so it will be reset. So we have combat, farming and mining a bit like that. So farming and mining, the first thing we need to understand is to never, I repeat, never do Tornino kill. I won't even explain how it works. If you are killing a creature, you have to spend its energy to get its item, which is worth money, and we will get to how to sell it, how to get the items, and much more. But how will you make money for free? No, don't do Tornino kill, always do normal kills. And this little green square is the lucky point, which you will be increasing, and thus increases the chance of getting the rewards that have ROM. Wait, this editor with just a little nose here. So, this is what is most important. The second word is MMORPG. What else do we have here? It's the talking task. I will show you that this one is special, bringing many rewards. As you can see here, 151, 43, and it also differs based on the level. I will show you the level where it is done. See, instead of being 0.10 from level 0, the results. So you will also have to get this in the test that we will address a bit better, where there are more things that give you more money, including token. Ideally, you should do level 2 and level 3, but you need to be in the right conditions to do that. So let's go. And don't start the game without putting your name nicely there. Follow the tutorial, okay? Don't stop. Come here. Follow the tutorial because it is important. It will give you reputation, which is very necessary for you to make money and to cash out in the game. I will explain better in the next video. And the first big trick is the following. We are here, as you can see, and here there is a gear. But why are you showing this? Just because in this gear, there will be the Zarak. Since you will be at the beginning, you have already done the tutorial and know about energy, I will teach you other things you need to know. You have to watch this video until the end, otherwise you will lose money. But that depends on you if you will watch until the end. This Zarak is for two things. For example, if I was somewhere, and not only that, if you are walking around the map and are far from the city, you will use it, and then you will be getting closer to the nearest starting city, so you save travel time, increasing your time in the game and your earnings. And remember, pay a lot of attention because we have peaceful zones where including, see this fish? It was the zone where the Zed is. You start more or less around there, and there will be a little town that will be your farm. Here in the danger zone, pay a lot of attention because here, if you turn on PK, evaporate. Here, you don't need to turn on PK, where it says ciao. If you pass by, you hit, you die, and goodbye. And now is the moment of total attention because we are going to talk about one of the things that gives the most money and requires the most attention, which are the cups. As we can see here, there are several cups, such as token task, test, and SP task. What is important here is the token test, which will give you on him test normally. These will give you XP and items. BBB is not so relevant, but it is very important. You will do 10 every day. This PTs is also not, oh my god, and how does it work? The touch in 10, and then every 10 minutes or so it will be reset. So we have combat, farming, and mining a bit like that. So farming and mining, the first thing we need to understand is to never, I repeat, never do Tornino kill. I won't even explain how it works. If you are killing a creature, you have to spend its energy to get its item, which is worth money, and we will get to how to sell it, how to get the items, and much more. But how will you make money for free? No, don't do Tornino kill, always do normal kills. And this little green square is the lucky point, which you will be increasing, and thus increases the chance of getting the rewards that have ROM. Wait, this editor with just a little nose here. So, this is what is most important. The second word is MMORPG. What else do we have here? It's the talking task. I will show you that this one is special, bringing many rewards. As you can see here, 151, 43, and it also differs based on the level. I will show you the level where it is done. See, instead of being 0.10 from level 0, at 3 you can get up to $1. Then after such a batch you only get such a value. So this is very important. Come one more jump, or a little secret of who played we have here, the farm and the war. If you come here to the war, okay, let's put your combat here is level 10, put your farm and take one. You come here to the war, accept a mission, you come here to the farm, your mission, you locked him, when he retaliates, refresh the focus on the combat. But more than that, we can see that the top is flash, always pay attention to him as you can see the change that Roninho based on the level is being your dream. This one here is the touch interest. What is this touch interest exactly? This one you get that is totally different and with a much greater reward where there is 80, 120.1, 120.1. At the moment, almost 1,000 reais and you have to put it here and you have time to do it. Remember, every day at 9, the test resets, so you have to hurry up and grab this one. It goes from 0 to 3, from 4 to 6, from 7 to 9. So this money you will also use to improve and level up to earn even more money. You can see here, talk to the bottom of 13 or have everything nicely explained. There's no secret, but of course, from 7 to 9, the guys have a lot of money, but you can reach from 4 to 6 even without much money. But for that, you need to see these other things we also pass on about how to earn money in a day. And here we have Game 3 GG, where there are several quests that reward with NFTs, money, and much more that I can already talk about. But first, you need to access the link in the description, log in with your Discord, Twitter, or any of those on the screen. Once connected and you create your account, you will click on Game 3 GG. Here we have quests for other things to earn money. But the best is a win-win that is with voting. Very simple, just click there on rewards, vote now, bash contenta. It will come to us. Oops, I found it. And click on this little green box. By clicking done, you voted, and this way we get the best creator and more opportunities for you and me to earn money. Don't hold back, family, let's go. And here's a trick to make it easier. You see that your bag is all nice here. I can't even talk much, but this number 6, by clicking here, it organizes the bag. I don't know about you, but I sometimes have a thing with that messy stuff. But okay, let's talk about money, which is very important. So don't undo your assets, and also don't delete your items. More than that, here we have the packing boss craft, which is very important for you to see now. You see these boxes here? You will make them at the NPC, looking nice. You make them here as we see, and these boxes will be made for you to sell your items. You can get $5 at the beginning, several items here with a high value. You see, you also earn where you also earn in the test. That's why it's very important. I told you about that pot, one from Guerra, the other one. You have to see which market is better. I will bring more in practice and also at the time of the test. Always do the 10, but choosing because the test will high, and there have already been people making profit from 50 to 415 rees a day. Believe it if you want. Stay alert because I'm going to win, and I'll show you now. There are several ways to make money here. If you want to receive these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Lucas, what game is this you're talking about? This wonderful game here. If you don't know it, it has paid in the past, and it's coming with a new launch. You know how it is, etc. Actually, it's a closed test, but relax, I'm going to get several things for you. I'm already partnered with it. This is his skill. He has combat modes, skills, farming mode, and a lot of things. You can see it's a beautiful playable game. I'm saying the game is beautiful, okay? I'm not talking about myself. Calm down, don't get fooled. Come with me here, and the best part is you can play with other people. There are real benefits to playing with others. You get ahead. You can capture like a little Pokemon here. You'll get this pet, and it will give you some resources you use in-game, which you can monetize. I won't lie to you. I'm also doing it where you have several tasks to do. Many wonderful things. By the way, your pet, the one I mentioned, you'll take care of it. That's for those who have more money, but it might still interest you. So, a little buddy to battle with you. He also battles. That's the farming I mentioned, where you can plant some things you can earn mainly in the combat part, although there will be an energy system that I'll show you shortly, and a tutorial for you to get ahead. The game starts on the 11th, and it's called Lumiterra. Where will it run? It will run on Xbox, PlayStation, and Android. Lucas, but how will I make money? Get a little better. Come with me. So the first step, we're already mega here, but I know you don't want the same old thing. Otherwise, you just stay here watching. Logic makes us sleep, but it will really bring the best guys who form the best values in practice, the details of how to do this. So let's go to the first part. I'll show you how to play. Of course, for that, there's the download part. It will be in the description, but it starts on the 11th. I'm recording this for you at 4 a.m. on the 7th because I'm already getting ahead for you. Come in that way, and all of you here who like and comment will already be participating in the WL. Yes, you will need a key to open a door so you can get the game, redeem it, and have access to the closed beta. But that's not all. We also have to go here to his Twitter and follow. You can come here, look, closed beta 2 on the 11th. Official. You come like here, retweet, comment, and you will tag. Tag at _standard, tag 2 more friends besides me and make a nice comment because they will be analyzing this for you to get even more. WL, more keys. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else do I want to win? We have their Discord, which already has almost 75,000 people. Ah, Lucas, I arrived. What do I have to do? Here on Discord, there might be a little thing for you to check, like verifying. Just click and do everything nicely because I'm already verified, but you have to. Give you 10, I bought these top. You take about half an hour to see, very easy. But knowing how to do it the right way, earn more money, and how do I do it? I would have to have an open game. I will be where I will be there, and I will show you at the moment. You are looking, but this here at the moment, you are looking more, and the third word of the meta is family. So based on that you will have the chance to get this box too, where you can be selling outside her own daycare. As you are seeing here, you see another extremely important tip, important combat talent here. I advise you can see that the backpack, everything he combats has one of the other mining, right? As I said, I am doing you. But what matters is this 1, 2, 3, and 4. It will give you some bonuses like combat attack, such and such, a lot of stuff, even more energy, cool. But let's suppose that I go to 1 there. 1, you will face a stuffed animal. In 2, you will try a bear. In 31, crocodile, tyrannosaurus rex. So what I mean by this, if you have some level 2 items, why will you put the level 2? If you go there, you will have to face creatures that you won't be able to kill and will just keep dying. Then you will have to spend resources to go back to level 1. So be very careful. Don't level up if you are not prepared for it. Level up sideways. See? The little side here, see, has several rewards, as you can see, so it makes sense. Now, well, I already picked up the other item there, equipped everything nicely, then level up there, and that's how it goes, but take it easy so you don't mess up. Of course, I will bring much more details like infinite energy, better items, better. So, don't forget to comment on the cut on his Twitter, follow them there, comment here, subscribe to participate and get these because it will be only 30 right now in this video. Besides, other videos and the live stream that I have already confirmed with him. So you are not a follower of the family, come and see now. And now I click here, I will receive my free rewards, and there you go. I already received one of the best games. Look at the graphics. This is a playable game part and where all the action is. We have heroes, you can earn in Tolkien, you can earn the right place. You have to come is in the general chat, you will click, and here you will also come and give a steal. Then it will be time for Opa, I think here, and then you will say congratulations on the video, I liked it, something like that. If it's repeated, don't consider it. So do this to increase your chances even more, and of course life isn't a bed of roses. You have to download the game. What's the point of having the key and everything, right? And now let's learn how to make money to get ahead. I'm coming here to the little tutorial. I will translate. I will talk about the things that are in the tutorial with the images and also the differentials and the secret tips that the game has. So first you need to understand the interface. Here will be your level. Here will be your energy. This energy, everything you do in the game, when you kill a creature, everything will consume energy. You can be playing even without energy, but you won't be dropping anything. You will kill a creature and won't drop anything, so it's useless, got it? Here you will have all the keyboards like 1234 to switch the buttons normally. Okay folks, no secret, the map will open the quests here, this 15, where there's a super mission that gives a lot of rewards, which I will show you later, where people can even earn 80, which gives a lot of money as you can see here, so it gives more than $600, believe it or not. The first word of the meta is 1 and Earth. Also remembering that here you can activate or deactivate PK, which is for you to prepare. Here is the group and there is the general chat. It's not much of a secret, okay? So here is the market. We will see this a bit more during the progress as you need to understand. Here are these energies, each energy video. So for this we come to this little video to explain a bit better. That one already has a dear one. He will show how much energy he has. He will show that, right? You start with 12 energy and then you will consume it. And here you have to do, there's not much secret. What we need to be careful with is the potion. We won't make it because people don't buy it. There are people selling energy at the beginning. They might end up buying, but they buy much more of the lower one, which is the early one. This comb can improve. It takes 2, takes 3. The potion, no, you buy it. You already sold it, right? You bought it. It's over. There's not much to escape here. Here, as we can see, level 1, you will need these ingredients. Each one has a little creature inside the game that you will kill, which you will get, and it will also consume energy. Remember, only the first level, okay? Only the first level can spend here. Then there's the critical. You can see what I'm going to do. There will be a container or put bitten. He's doing it here. Then there's a little time he confirmed. Pay a lot of attention because you see this potion. We will see later that there's the test. You can take 2 things that are better in the market. We will explain a bit more to really make money. You need to understand how the ecosystem works. You can earn the money I mentioned, but if you don't understand, you won't earn much. There are people who have already made good money. On the first day, they made 10, 16, $20. Here, there are people who made more than double, triple. Why? Because knowledge leads you to